Good morning and welcome to my channel. My name is Silvana and in today's video we will do a perfect morning yoga flow that will stretch your whole body and will leave you feeling good and energized. This routine is designed for all levels and will kickstart your day with positivity and vitality. So whenever you are ready, find a quiet place, roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's find a comfortable cross-legged seat on the mat, rolling the shoulders a bit back, making sure to keep the spine nice and long and place the hands onto your knees. Close your eyes and take a moment to arrive. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhale slowly out. Let go of any distractions around you. Arriving in the present on the mat. Inhale and exhale out. Taking another deep breath in. Exhale, let go. On your next inhale, reach both arms over the head and exhale, release the arms back down. Again, inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale as you release. 2 more breaths like this, moving with the breath, lengthening the spine. On your next inhale, reach your arms up over the head again and this time create fists with your hands and rotating out the wrists. Keeping the head relaxed, gaze down to the mat. Reaching the arms up high, create length in the spine and release the arms back down. Let your left ear come towards the left shoulder and take your left hand onto the head to add a little bit of extra weight. Walk the right hand a little bit further away from your body and feel the stretch in the side of your neck. Release your left hand again, reach your right arm over the head and find the side bend. Breathe into your right side body. 1 more breath here. And then inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, release the right hand. Right ear to the right shoulder now and bring your right hand onto the head to add some extra weight. Walk the left hand a bit further away from your body. Feel the stretch in the side of your neck. Take 1 more breath here. And then release your right hand down onto the mat. Lift your left arm up, inhale. Exhale, find a nice side bend on your right side. Breathing into your left side body. Take 1 more big breath here, lengthen. And release again. Inhale as you reach your arm up. And exhale, releasing the arms back down. Spinal twist. Taking the right hand to your left knee and place the left hand behind your back, gaze over your left shoulder. Close your eyes, feel the spine long, the crown of the head lifts you up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, pull yourself a little bit deeper into the twist. Slowly release again and take it to the other side. Left hand on your right knee, right hand behind the back and gaze over your right shoulder. Close your eyes. Feel the spine long, crown of the head lifting up to the ceiling. Maybe pull yourself a little bit deeper into the twist. Taking 1 more breath here. And release again back to center. On your next inhale, lift both shoulders up to the ears and then exhale, dropping them back down. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, dropping them back down. Good. Let's take the legs out in front, giving them a little shake. And we can come onto our hands and knees, finding a tabletop position on the mat, taking the hands underneath the shoulders and the knees hip-width apart. Let's start with our cat and cow. So we inhale, arching through the back, draw the shoulders back, gaze up to the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, belly in, chin to chest, press through the hands. Inhale again as you open the chest, gaze up, draw the shoulders back. And exhale as you hunch, feel the stretch in your upper back. Keep on going at your own pace. You can close your eyes and just connect the movement with your breath. Become aware of the movement of your spine. Let's take one more breath like this. And after your next exhale, come back to neutral again, tabletop position, and breathe normally. Let's extend the right leg back behind us, tuck your toes under. Inhale, exhale, press through the hands and press the right heel further back so that you feel the stretch in the back of your right leg. Keeping the gaze down and the core engaged. Inhale, shift the weight forward again, lighten up the right foot, right leg in line with your hips. Find your balance and extend the left arm out in front, creating a nice long line from your left hand to the right toes. Either stay here or bend your right knee, reach back with your left hand and get hold of the outer arch of your right foot. Kick into your hand and press the left shoulder forward so the chest is still square to the mat. Keep the gaze to the front of your mat. And then release. Inhale, reaching the arm and the leg out again. Exhale, release the left hand onto the mat. Take your right leg now out in line with your left knee. Pressing the sole of the foot down, the toes point forward. Reach both hands out in front, create length in the spine, inhale. Exhale, let the hips sink back and rest the head down. Gaze down to the mat or maybe place the forehead onto the mat. Feel the stretch in your right inner thigh. Try to keep the chest as square to the mat as possible and keep on creating length in the spine. Inhale and exhale, release. Lift your upper body, bring your hands underneath the shoulders and find tabletop again. Extend the left leg back now, tuck the toes under. Inhale. Exhale, press the left heel further back. Feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Head relaxed, gaze down. One more breath. And then shift the shoulders over your wrists again. Lighten up the left foot. Lift the left leg in line with your hips. Find your balance. Reach your right arm forward, balancing table. Create a nice long line from the right hand to the left toes. Core engaged. Either stay here or you can bend the left knee, reach back with your right hand, get hold of the foot and kick into your hand, lifting the left foot up high. Press the right shoulder forward and keep the chest square. Gaze down to the mat. Keep on pressing the right shoulder forward. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Extend the left leg, right arm long. Inhale. And exhale, bring your right hand back onto the mat. Left leg out in line with your right knee. Toes point forward. Reach both hands out in front. Inhale. And exhale, let the hips sink back. Relax the head. Keep on creating length in the spine. Feel the stretch in your left inner thigh. Make sure that the chest stays square to the mat. Press the palms into the mat, maybe let the hips sink back a little more. One more deep breath here, open the chest up towards the mat and release, hands underneath the shoulders, tabletop position. Let's come further back to the back of the mat and we find puppy pose. Extend the arms out in front of you and release the chest slowly down to the mat. Keep the hips in line with your knees. Either rest your forehead or the chin on the mat. Reach through the fingertips, create length in your side body and feel the chest opening up towards the mat. Keep on breathing deeply into the belly. Inhale and exhale, release, lift the head, let the hips come forward and down and release the chest onto the mat, creating cactus arms. So the elbows are bent in a 90-degree ankles and the elbows in line with your shoulders. Forehead on the mat. Now slide your left hand next to the chest and then press into the hand so you come onto your right side body. Stack the hips on top of each other and swing the left leg back a little bit. Feel the stretch in your right shoulder and the right side of the chest. Keep the head slightly lifted so the neck is still in line with the spine. Slowly release, come back to center and we change sides. Right hand next to the chest, press through the hand, come onto your left side body, swinging the right leg back a little bit. Feel the stretch in the left side of the chest and shoulder. Taking another deep breath here, keep the head slightly lifted and release back to center. Forehead on the mat, take the hands next to the chest. And then inhale, press through the arms, lifting the head and chest, cobra pose. Exhale, bend the elbows, use the wrists as bricks, slowly release the forehead back down. And inhale, pressing back up into your cobra. Exhale, slowly and controlled release. Keep on going, 2 more breaths like this, moving at your own pace. One more inhale, lifting the chest, and then exhale, bend the knees and press back. Find your child pose. Take the knees as wide as the mat and let the hips sink back to the heels. Gently press the palms into the mat, long spine. Breathing deeply into the belly, re-energize your body with your breath. Head relaxed. Now walk both hands over to the left side of your mat and stack your right hand on top of the left hand. Rest the forehead in front of your left knee and the chest comes onto your left thigh. Breathe into your right side body. Press the right shoulder a little bit further down, pressing the hips a little bit further back. One more breath here. And then lift the head again, walk the hands over to the right side of your mat, stack the left hand on top of your right hand and rest the forehead in front of your right knee. Let the hips sink even further back to the heels, pressing the left shoulder further down and breathe into your left side body. Head relaxed. One more breath here. And then release. Walk the hands back to center. Find child pose. One more deep breath here. And we release. Lift the head, walk the hands towards you and come to seated on your heels. You can come a little bit further forward to have some space behind you. Take the knees a little bit wider And then slowly release your upper body back. Maybe bring the forearms onto the mat. Try to press the knees down so you stretch the thighs. Maybe release the top of the head back down onto the mat to open the chest as well. Wherever you are, just find a nice stretch through the thighs. Feel the chest opening. So you can always keep your forearms on the mat or the hands on the mat as well. Take a few deep breaths here. And then release. Lift the head, lift the upper body back up and find downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back and create length in the spine. Gently press your palms into the mat. Feel the tailbone pointing up high and open the chest up towards your thighs. If the hamstrings are tight, keep the knees a little bit bent. Soften the ankles, let the heels sink further down. One more breath here. And then shift the weight into your right foot and lift the left leg up behind you, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, inhale. Exhale, pull the knee forward to the chest and step your left foot through in between your hands. Find a low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up over the head. And exhale, push the hips forward and down. Shoulders over the hips and make sure your left knee is in line with your left ankle. Feel the stretch in your right hip extender. Release your left arm, wrap the left arm around your back. Inhale. Exhale, bend over to the left side. So with your right fingertips, you're reaching over to the left. Make that rib-hip connection on your left side while still pushing the hips forward and down. Breathe into your side body. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, right hand comes onto the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the right knee, and then reach your left arm up to the ceiling. Simple twist. Gaze up towards your left hand, opening the chest up towards the ceiling. Now wrap your left arm around your back again, lower the back knee, stay in the twist and take your right tricep over that left knee and find a prayer twist, taking the hands in front of the heart. Press your left palm into your right palm, keeping the hands in front of the chest. Pull the left hip back a little bit to find an even deeper twist. Inhale, release, reach your arms up over the head again, back to center. And then exhale, release the hands back down. Step your right foot forward and find a standing forward fold. Relax the head, shift the weight into your toes and get hold of your opposite elbows for ragdoll pose. Swaying the upper body from side to side. Keep it all loose and relaxed. Keep a soft bend through your knees. One more breath. And then release the arms. Push the knees forward and one vertebra at a time roll yourself up to standing Tadasana, rolling the shoulders a bit back. Inhale, reach your arms up over the head, find a little backward bend and exhale, dive all the way forward. Bend the knees and step your right leg back into a high lunge. Find your balance. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, press the right heel a little bit further back. Strong legs. Keep the weight centered, shoulders over the hips. Inhale. And exhale, bringing the hands in front of your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Right elbow comes over the left knee. Gaze over the left shoulder. And press the palms together, keeping the hands in front of the heart. Either stay here or you can open the arms as well. So the right fingers are pointing down, left fingers pointing up. Stay in the twist, one more breath. Inhale, release, reach the arms up. Exhale, sink the heel a little bit further back. Feel the hips opening up. So strong. One more inhale. And then exhale, release. Both hands down to the mat. Step the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment to center yourself. Inhale and exhale out. Pressing through the hands, long spine. Shift the weight to your left foot now. Extend the right leg up behind you and find your three-legged dog, driving the right heel up high. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, step the foot forward in between your hands and find low lunge. Left knee on the mat. Inhale as you reach your arms up. And exhale, push the hips a little bit further forward and down, creating length in the side body, reaching through the fingertips. Feel the hips opening. One more breath here. Release the right arm, wrapping the arm around the back. Inhale. Exhale, side bend over to your right side. Left fingertips are reaching over the head. Create length in your left side body while still pushing the hips forward. Inhale, lifting back up. Bring the left hand next to the right foot. Lift your back knee and find your simple twist. Gaze up to the ceiling, reaching the right arm up high. Rotate the chest a little bit further towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, push the hip a little bit further back to deepen the twist. Wrap your right arm around your back again, bringing the left knee back down. Left elbow or tricep comes over your right knee and find your prayer twist. Bring your palms together and press the right palm a little bit more into the left palm. Hands stay in front of the chest. Pull your right hip back a little more to deepen the twist. Stay here and breathe. One more deep breath. And release. Inhale, reach the arms up, untwist. And then exhale, release the hands. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee and step the feet forward into a standing forward fold. Let's try to take it a little bit deeper this time. Shift the weight to the toes, feel the hips up high. Maybe shake the head a little bit from side to side as if you're saying no. And then shake the head a bit up and down as if you're saying yes. Coming to a stop again, bend the knees, push the knees forward and slowly roll yourself up to standing. Tadasana. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up over the head, find your backward bend, and exhale, dive all the way forward. Bend the knees, left leg back, and find your high lunge. Inhale as you reach your arms up. Exhale, pressing the left heel a little bit further back. Shoulders over hips. Find your balance. Keep on pressing the left heel back, hips face forward. Inhale. And then exhale, take the hands in front of your heart. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to your right side, taking the left elbow or tricep over the right knee and press the palms together. Gaze over your right shoulder. Maybe pull the right hip back a little more to deepen the twist. Keep the weight balanced in both legs. Maybe open the arms. Left fingers are pointing down, right arm is reaching up. Keep on twisting, gaze towards your right fingertips. One more breath here. Inhale, release, reach the arms up, untwist. Exhale, bring the hands down and step back, downward facing dog. Walk it out a little bit, bending one knee at a time as if you're walking on the spot. Release any tension from your legs or hips. Eventually find your full downward dog again, keeping the weight equally balanced in both hands and both feet. One more breath here. And then lift your head, lower the hips and find plank pose. Shoulders over the wrists and strong core. Shift the weight forward, come to the tippy toes, squeeze the buttocks. Inhale. Exhale, release the knees down, arch through the back, chest and chin down, Eightlings pose. Slowly release the hips all the way down. Inhale, press through the hands, find Cobra again. Let the head drop back, draw the shoulders back and let your hips be heavy. Feel the collarbones opening. One more inhale and exhale, bend the knees, press the hips back, child pose. Well done. Take a few deep breaths here. Take a few deep breaths here. Breathing deeply into the belly. Re-energize the body with your breath. Let the hips sink back to the heels. Feel your spine long. Inhale and exhale out. Taking one more deep breath here. And then slowly release. Lift the head. Come to seated on your heels. And then lift your hips up for camel pose. Bringing your hips in line with your knees. Take the hands on your lower back. Elbows pointing back. Squeeze the buttocks, push the hips forward. Lean back from the middle back, upper back. Either keep the hands on the hips or maybe release the hands down to your heels. Let the head drop back and feel the chest opening up. Find a nice deep backward bend. Keep on pushing the hips forward by leaning back. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Hands on the lower back, lifting the upper body back up and come back to seated on your heels. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Close your eyes and just take a moment to observe what is happening from within. Feel any space that has been created. Finding your breath, the natural breath. Open your eyes again and take the legs out in front of you, coming to seated on the mat. Extend both legs and then bend your right knee. Take your right foot over your left leg and maybe fold your lower leg, bringing the left heel to your right hip for a seated spinal twist. Left elbow comes over the right knee and take your right hand behind the back, twist and gaze over your right shoulder. Keep the spine as long as possible. Imagine an invisible line lifting you from the crown of the head up to the ceiling. You can close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale. Pull yourself a little bit deeper into the twist. Notice the rotation in your lower back. Inhale and exhale out. Slowly release again and twist, gaze to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, side bend to the right, reach the left arm over the head, gaze underneath your armpit up to the ceiling, create length in your side body. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, release. Bring the right foot to the center of the mat, take the left hand behind you, twist, squeeze the buttocks and then lift the hips up and forward. Right arm comes by your ear. Come onto the ball of the right foot. Breathe into your right side body and open the chest. Inhale and exhale, releasing back down. On to the other side, extending both legs out in front of you. And then bend your left knee and take the left foot over your right leg. Let's find our seated spinal twist. Right heel to the left hip. And then use your right elbow to hug the left knee to your chest, taking the left hand behind your back and gaze over your left shoulder. Pressing the left palm or fingertips into the mat, create length in the spine. Close your eyes and just observe any sensations within your body. Notice the rotation in your lower back. Relax the face. Inhale and exhale out. Let's take one more deep breath here, hugging the knee towards the chest. And slowly release. Untwist, gaze to the front. Both arms by your side. Inhale, lift your right arm up and exhale, side bend over to the left. Breathing into your right side body, making sure the sitting bones stay grounded. One more breath, create length, and then inhale, reaching back up, and exhale, release. Take the left foot to the center of the mat, twist to your right side, press into your right hand, squeeze the buttocks, lift the hips up and forward, coming onto the ball of the left foot and bring your left arm by your ear, letting the head drop back, opening up the chest. One more inhale and exhale, releasing back down. Extend the legs out in front of you. Bring your feet together. Inhale, reach your arms up over the head, create length in your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs and flex your feet, getting hold of your feet, ankles or shin bones. Bend the knees a little bit to release any tightness from your lower back. Stretch your spine forward, relax the head. Inhale, create a little bit more length, feel the crown of your head reaching forward. And exhale, fold a little bit further over the legs. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. 2 more deep breaths here. And 1 more breath. Fold a bit further and release again, slowly rolling the spine back up to seated. Very good. Let's bend the knees and we come a bit further forward to the front of the mat. Reach your arms out in front of you. Inhale and exhale, 1 vertebra at a time. Release all the way down onto the mat, relaxing the head. Hug the knees into the chest. And maybe rock a little bit from side to side, massaging the spine. Extend the left leg all the way out onto the mat and hug the right knee a bit closer towards your right armpit, opening up the hip. Rotate your right ankle, first to one side and then to the other side, releasing any tension from the foot. Coming to a stop again, and then take the right arm shoulder width away. Inhale. Exhale, spinal twist. Let your right knee fall over to your left side, stacking the hips on top of each other. Gaze over your right shoulder. Close your eyes. Let your right shoulder blade melt a bit further down into the mat. Let yourself be heavy. And just relax into this pose. Feel your body surrendering to the ground underneath you. Inhale and exhale out. Taking one more breath here. And release, bringing the right knee back to the chest. One more breath, pull the knee a bit closer. And release, extending the legs. Let's change sides. Left knee to the chest, interlock the fingers. And rotate your left ankle first to one side. And then to the other side. Coming to a stop again, spinal twist, left arm shoulder width away, inhale, exhale, left knee folds to the right side and stack the hips on top of each other. Gaze over your left shoulder, close your eyes, let the shoulder blades melt down and let yourself become heavy. Use the breath to relax into this pose. Keep the mind inwards. If thoughts or distractions arise, simply acknowledge them and let them go, like clouds floating in the sky. Let's take one more breath here and slowly release, bringing the left knee back towards the chest. One more breath, open up the hip and release, extending both legs out onto the mat. Last stretch from here, bring your feet together, interlock the fingers, palms up. Reach the arms over the head and give yourself a stretch as if you just woke up. Arms up, toes down, stretch, stretch, stretch and release. One more time, engage all the muscles, make yourself very long, stretch, 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 and release again. Bringing the arms back by your side, and let's find our final pose, Shavasana. Let your feet fall outwards, bringing the arms a little bit away from your body and palms face up to the ceiling. Close your eyes and return to your deep yoga breath. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhale slowly out. Inhale and exhale. Let the effects of today's practice soak into your body. Let go of any distractions. And just allow yourself a moment of peace and quiet. Simply be with yourself. Slowly bring the awareness back to your body and back to your breath. Lie quietly for a few more moments. Enjoy the stillness that surrounds you. And whenever you are ready, then slowly come back up to being seated on the mat. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. Namaste.